Welcome back, my queens. It's Dana Persia with Beautiful Brides Philly and my new YouTube channel, Beauty with Dana. Today, I'm going to show you how to get this simple look that I'm wearing with just a few easy steps, some inexpensive drugstore products, a simple way to just look your best, whether you are an essential worker and you are going out on the front lines every day, want to look your best, you are doing a Zoom call with your colleagues, or you're just running to CVS or staying at home making dinner for you. I think this is an easy look that all of you can achieve, and you can get all of the products that I'm going to talk about today. CVS, at Target, and on Amazon. So I hope you like it. Okay, so here I am, no makeup on. I do have a little bit of eyebrows and tiny bit of mascara on. Show you from start to finish how to do this kind of everyday look that looks really natural, that doesn't really look like you have anything on. So the first thing I do is I start with an under eye moisturizer, and this one is number 7 by Boots. You can get this at CVS yet, but you can get it at Target, and you can also get it on Amazon. So I just take a little bit, not much, tiny little dot if you want to see, like literally like that for one eye. And this kind of gives me the moisture I need for preparing my eyes for the concealer, which is so important for someone like me who has dark circles. A lot of my clients, one of the biggest complaints is their dark circles, and there isn't a lot you can do. A lot of it is hereditary. A lot of it has to do with getting enough sleep. The only thing I can suggest is using some eye creams that will soften fine lines and wrinkles, but the dark circles, you're gonna have to really get a good concealer. Nothing really eliminates dark circles. Say that there are products that lighten dark circles out there, but I've tried everything, and I feel like with a good eye cream and a concealer, you're good to go. I'm not going to use any moisturizer today because I'm going to start with a tinted moisturizer and not a foundation. And when I start with a tinted moisturizer, I really don't like to put another moisturizer underneath. Most tinted moisturizers and illuminators and glow creams, they have SPF in them, so you're good to go. I like 2 in particular. So the lower end of the spectrum is my Garnier Glow Boost Illuminator, and this is about $12, and you can get this in any drugstore, Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens. I love Garnier products. I know that people laugh at me because it's a drugstore product, but you're going to see a lot of Garnier products in my videos. Now this is an illuminator, apricot extract in it. It has a very, very, very light smell, nothing strong. I don't like strong smells. And that's what it looks like. I only have one color, and there's hardly any. You can see there's a little bit of flesh tone. I like this sometimes just by itself, but I also like to mix it because it does have that illuminating effect and it gives you a really healthy glow. So this is Winky Lux White Tea Tinted Veil. I love the packaging, the cherry blossoms, the gold foil. It's just really beautiful. And again, like I've told you before, I'm a sucker for packaging. SPF 30, which is great. You can wear this out every day. You could wear it under your makeup. You can wear it on the beach. So it really does protect you. It's in this beautiful, delicious pink and gold packaging. It retails for $28, which I think is really reasonable for a beautiful tinted illuminating moisturizer. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. This is the medium. They have 7 colors. Almost looks like a foundation, but it's really not. It's a tinted moisturizer. Foundation is a lot heavier. So what I'll do is, and if I feel like it's a little too light, I can always bronze myself a little bit. So I use my fingers for a lot of things you're gonna see. I am a professional makeup artist, but I'm old school. I use brushes on my clients, but on myself, I do like to use my fingers. When it comes to foundation, I do use a brush or a sponge, but when it comes to a tinted moisturizer, I find that you get a better application with your fingers. And just gives you, it's just this really nice glow. Not tons of coverage, but a nice glow. So that's your tinted moisturizer. Now we're going to talk about under eye concealers. I have a few that I love. One of my favorites is Tarte's Shape Tape. That's everyone's favorite these days. And this one's, I think, about $25. This is just a tiny little sample size, a travel size, which are nice. But I currently discovered drugstore concealers are awesome. I love L'Oreal's Infallible Wear Concealer. This is, again, to me, this almost 99.8% is the same as Tarte Shape Tape. I can tell you, I've used them both. I'm going to use a little bit of this first. I layer my concealers because I have very dark circles. And then I've discovered Maybelline concealers, Instant Age Rewind. I know you've heard of them. I know you've seen them. Retail for about $7, and you can get, they have like so many colors to choose from. I have 3 of them because I was very tan when I got back from vacation, and now I'm getting lighter, and I kind of cross over, but they have every color on the rainbow. If you look at one and it looks like your color, most likely it's too light. So always go a little shade darker than you think. You could always get a light one and mix it in, and these are only $7. I am going to start with my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear, and this is number 360. Applicator, and I go under the eye. I kind of just do some dots. Notice I'm focusing right in here because I have a lot of darkness, and right here, right at the bridge of the nose, I've got some darkness on the bridge from wearing my sunglasses and readers. Right now that looks kind of light, but we're gonna mix it in. I am gonna use a foundation brush, but you can use your fingers. I just feel like I get, now it looks very light, but we're gonna add a different color over top of it to sort of calm down so I don't look like a raccoon. Go over my lids. Again, this is just for sort of an everyday look. It's not, you know, although I do apply my concealer like this no matter what I do, because I wear a lot of concealer because I have dark circles. So, yeah, you just want to lighten that area up, okay? I bring it down around my nose because I have some broken capillaries. So now I've got that first layers, and then I have the Maybelline Age Rewind in a darker color. What I love about this is it has this beautiful, cute little sponge, and you turn and the foundation comes right on through the sponge. And this is a little darker because I like to match it with my skin tone after I do the lighter concealer. I bring it up here a little bit. Again, I'm taking a little bit longer to do the step to show you how to do it, but that should take you 2 minutes. Okay, now I have my under eyes done. I bring it down around my nose, around my mouth, anywhere I think I need a little extra coverage. So now you've got the tinted moisturizer on, you've got the concealer on, and at this point, I'll just grab some bronzer. This is Laura Geller's Baked line of bronzer. This is medium, and I love this because it has a mixture of highlight and bronzer. So you get this overall glow. I use this for all of my clients. I love it. My brides love it, and especially the ones that aren't that dark. You can use this on almost every skin tone. So whenever I apply powder products, I always tap, okay? I always tap excess off. And you just take a little bronzer. And the trick with bronzer is you put it where it will hit you. So on the forehead, the nose, the cheeks. So now you can see I'm getting some color. What I might do next is fill in my eyebrows. I did fill them in a little bit this morning, but I'll show you one of my favorites. The Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. 4.5 I'm using. It's kind of like a taupey brown. It's not dark brown. Sometimes I even use gray, depending what tone of skin that I have, what time of year it is. I love this pencil. It lasts all day when you put it on, but I love the way it's designed. So it's very thin, and then of course the end has the brush. I'm going to need to use my makeup mirror for this because so I can't really see without readers these days. I am just gonna fill in my brows. I really don't like to go out of the house without my brows on. Now, don't worry, for you ladies wanting to learn how to do brows, I'm gonna do a whole video on brows. So this is not that video. I just go in just a little bit because when I don't have my brows on, I just don't look the same. And I know a lot of you ladies out there feel the same way, that you don't like yourself without brows. I just put a little bit on, nothing crazy. Just fill them in a little bit. This one's needs a little help. And then at this point, I would also maybe do some mascara. So I've told you all about my favorite mascara, which is Liquid Lash Extensions by Thrive Cosmetics. But I'll put a little bit more on the bottom. And it just kind of wakes your eyes up. I'm not going to put any eyeliner on for this look. Just some mascara. And I curled my lashes earlier, but you can, also curl your lashes using your lash curler. The mascara and the brows can give you a really polished look, but I do recommend, especially if you ladies are doing any Zoom conference calls or you do have to go to work, this is a really good, quick, easy, inexpensive. I mean, I think the most expensive thing I showed you was the Winky Locks Tinted Veil, which was $28, but it's worth it because I think it really has a nice amount of coverage for a tinted moisturizer. There are tons of tinted moisturizers out there. I could do a whole video on that, but this is just one that I happen to be using now along with the Garnier Glow Boost. There might be one other thing that I would do. I like cream blush just to give me a pop of color. This is MAC. You can buy any cream blush at the drugstore. Any line has a cream blush. And this is just a sort of a rosy pink. And I put my finger and I put it on my cheeks. You smile, get those apples of your cheeks. You can give that extra glow. I don't even put eyeshadow on in this look. I just kind of add some color. Now, if you want to add some lipstick or some tinted balm, my favorite tinted balms is Burt's Bees. This is, I think, the darkest one they have. You can see, not really that dark. It has a little bit of color. I wear this to the beach, I wear this to the gym. But if you want to sort of take this look to a different level, especially if once we stop wearing masks, adding a really pretty red, pop of red color is great for this look because you don't have a lot of eye makeup on. And I actually like to mix it with the lip balm because it shears it out. It's what I call, and a lot of makeup artists call, we're shearing out the pigment. So we're shearing it out. So it really just looks like I just ate a popsicle, a strawberry popsicle. So that's the look that I wanted to show you. It is just a fresh, easy, try it yourself. Leave me some comments. If you have any questions about products, I can give you more suggestions and I can tell you how to use some of the things I used today. So again, thank you for stopping by. Stay safe. Have a great day.